Well, hello all my yoga friends. Welcome to Got Yoga. I'm Chris Gott, and in today's video we're doing 3 hip stretches for beginners. So 3 hip opening yoga poses. These are my favorite hip opening yoga poses for beginners. So everybody can do this. You don't need a yoga mat, just get on the floor. If you like these videos, drop a little thumbs up on this video. Be super appreciated. And subscribe to my channel. Click the bell button after you subscribe because I'm going to be dropping a video next week on my 3 favorite hip stretches in general. And also every Monday, starting next Monday for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be making videos on how to handstand. These videos are meant to empower you, make you feel like you're going to be set up for success for a long-term, safe, successful handstand journey. All right, let's jump into today's video. See the little Phoebe the weenie sleeping? For stretch number 1, you're gonna find your way down onto your back. Before you do, you need a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, please get a yoga block because we use them all the time. They're super helpful. But if you don't, a thick book with a sturdy blanket draped over it will suffice. We're gonna lay on our backs and plant your feet down, lift your hips up and bring your block the wide way underneath your sacrum. If you don't know where your sacrum is, it's kind of where those dimples are on your back, right above your butt cheeks. Then I want you to pull your right knee into your chest and exhale as you interlock your fingers over your knee and draw the knee into the chest. If over the knee is not working, grabbing behind the back of the knee works as well. This might be the end range of motion for some of you. If you're good here, go ahead on your next exhale, press your left heel away from you, opening up the back of the knee on the left leg down towards the floor. Let's all take a nice deep inhale, feeling the air expand in the sides of our ribs. And then exhale, see if you can draw your knee closer to your chest. So this is stretch number 1. Let's do the other side. Release your right knee, pull your left knee into your chest, interlock your fingers over the top or behind the back, and exhale as you draw the knee into the chest, and if you can, draw the right heel away. So really ground that right heel away from you, scrape it away. Inhaling here, and exhaling through the nostrils. So this is your first hip opening stretch. And this is also great, just to let you know, if you have sacroiliac issues, this is a great way to kind of fix your sacroiliac if it's out of place. Let's go on to stretch number 2. Go ahead and sit up if you haven't already and come into a cross-legged position. One thing, I'm real specific about this. When you're seated cross-legged, anytime you're doing a forward fold in a seated position, you don't want a posterior pelvic tilt where your lower back is dipping. You want your spine nice and long, head over heart, heart over hips with a level pelvis. So if sitting up on a blanket is what you need to do, then do that. Sometimes that helps lift the hips up a little bit higher than the feet. It helps you get a nice level pelvis instead of a dipping low back. Now, if your shins aren't crossed in front of you already, cross them in front of you and draw your shins away from you. So imagine that there is a mat in front of you and bring your shin bones parallel with that mat, having the heels closer to the knees than to one another. So not this, and now we're ready to fold. So go ahead and inhale, press your hands into the earth behind you and lengthen up through the crown of the head. Nice broad chest. Exhale, keep that spine long and lead with your chest as you draw your torso over your legs. The hands will start to naturally come forward. And this is where you want to listen to your lower back. So come to a comfortable stopping point where your lower back, there's no pain. And let your head relax here. Take a nice deep breath in. Relax your jaw. And as you exhale, begin to energetically draw your thighs down towards the floor. Maybe you close your eyes. And you could just hang out here and watch a movie if you wanted to. But this is great. If you continue to stay in this pose, you will find spaciousness, and you might find your torso able to fold over your legs slowly but surely. A little close. Draw your torso a little bit closer to your legs. Inhale to come back up. And let's go to pose number 3. Last pose, stretch number 3. What is that? Uno, dos, tres. Is 90-90 pose, some people call it that, or Z pose. It's super dynamic. It's great for all levels of yogis because you can start in your 90-90 and eventually you can kind of progress to almost a pigeon if you'd like. So it's super fun. If your legs are crossed, swing your feet over to the right side. Open up your knees so that both knees are a little wider than your hip points. You see what I'm saying here? And this is why it's called 90-90. You want to make a 90-degree angle with your front leg, so draw your front heel away from you, and a 90-degree angle with your back leg, so draw your back heel away from you. So you're making little L shapes with your legs. Cupcake your hands, press them in fingertips into the earth as you inhale, lengthen up, turning the chest towards that front shin, and exhale, draw the torso towards that front shin. Again, listening to everything, going nice and slow. If there's any sharp pains, back out of it. You can either stay up here if that's what's calling you, that's where you're at, or you can come down on the forearms, or maybe you can even reach the hands forward and rest the forehead on the ground. Either way, close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, relax the space between your brow. Inhale again. And exhale, just let go of any tension you're carrying in your neck and in your face. Let the head relax. And I'm going to show you now how it's kind of dynamic. So if you're hanging out here for a while and you're like, okay, this is getting easy, then this is the fun part. You can start to stretch your back leg straight, turning the top of the thigh down towards the ground, and the back hip, or this is my left hip. So if you swung your feet over to the right side, then your right hip starts to turn down towards the ground. And now you're kind of in a pigeon pose. So this is a very popular yoga pose. And now you can hang out here, watch some New Girl, maybe some Friends, maybe some Westworld if that's what you're into. But let's go ahead and sit up and switch sides. So sit all the way up. Let's find some range of motion, some movement here. Leave your feet where they are and draw your knees over to the other side. Yeah, I ran into the wall. But so feet here, leave them there, draw your knees over to the other side. Ooh, that was fun, wasn't it? 90-90, making a 90-degree angle with your back leg, a 90-degree angle with your front leg. Inhale to lengthen up, broad chest, exhale, draw your torso over that front leg, and find your way down to whatever stopping point is comfortable for you. Relax the neck, let the head dangle. And if you're comfortable here, you want to go deeper into the stretch, start to straighten your back leg behind you, letting the hip points turn down towards the floor, letting the top of the thigh on that back leg turn down towards the floor. And now you're in Kapotasana, or pigeon pose. But just make sure there's no pain in your front knee. And if you are in pigeon pose, make sure to flex your front foot. That'll help protect the knee a little bit, I think. Let's take one long inhale. One long exhale. Close your eyes. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, plant the fingers down, walk the body back up, and exhale to come out of it. Alrighty, folks. Those are your 3 top beginner yoga poses. If those did not work out for you, drop me a comment and I will give you some more beginner yoga hip stretches that you can try out. Tune in next week, subscribe, click the bell button so you'll get notified when I post some more hip stretches. And to get on the how-to handstand train, if you love my sleeping wiener dog and you are on Instagram, follow me at Yogi Van Ween. That's where the handstand challenge is going to be happening. I'm having people post the Got Yoga hashtag and the Got Handstands hashtag and tagging me at Yogi Van Ween so that we can be a community together and I can see what you're up to in your handstand journey or just even in your yoga journey. All right, I'll see you all later. Enjoy your day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Toodaloo.